Aloha hoku ohana. Okay, you are exactly where you need to be right now. I need you guys to stay locked in, okay? I need you to stay locked in right now. You need to stay locked in. There's something that may be kind of like messing with your vision in some way. That's just a distraction, okay? You need to stay focused on the task at hand right now. I need you to lock in, babe. Lock in, all right? This is the message that was coming through for you guys. So I wrote this poem on the 13th of August. I don't even know how I ended up here, and you guys are about to be in that position where it's like, I don't even know how I ended up here. It was like I was foreseeing something, and I'm now walking into my desired plane of existence. You need to stay present right now so that you can experience the how you ended up getting here type of thing, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be left with a lot of questions. So much like Alice going down the rabbit hole, getting curious and curiouser, stuck in the illusions of Wonderland. Some of you are in a wonder world, okay? It may feel like your world is making you wonder right now, okay? I'm hearing wonder if you're even on the right path. That in order to fit in, you have to make yourself small, to be accepted in a world that you're not designed to be in at all. As you make yourself bigger, you find yourself ridiculed, as it's others you begin to trigger. Okay, this could be the distraction. The aftermath of being swallowed up and rejected by Wonderland is you release the fantasy of what could be, you flee and return with new eyes to what you were always meant to see. Suddenly your world isn't so boring after all. Now you can finally stand proud to be tall. Okay, so this was a poem I wrote back in 13th of August. 2024, and I just ended up on this notes energy, and I feel like you guys are about to take like a magic carpet ride or some kind. It's like a form of travel that's kind of unknown for a lot of humans, and this could be about interdimensional, interstellar travel, right? Because again, we have the Stargate type of energy with Alice in the Wonderland being like a big theme here, or like Neo traveling through the Matrix. You guys are about to enter into a time matrix that not everyone can see, okay? Not everyone can see this. Okay, so we're gonna see what the active theme in your life right now is. What is the curiosity? Look in, babe. Look in. Wormhole. I'm so glad you're here to witness this. And then you have golden hour. Even though the vision right now, like the mirror and the reflection that I'm seeing externally, is messing with me because it does not look like this is focused. I know for a fact this is focused, even though I can't see it. This is the distraction. Stay locked into the message. No matter how things seem or appear in your external reality, you can transcend what appears to be a current limitation. I am telling you, lock in. I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but you better stay locked in, okay? You better stay locked in. Let's go ahead and read Wormhole. And then I'm going to go ahead and read Akashic Stargate because we literally have it sitting right here at the top, babe. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Oh, and you know, I was not even feeling too good. Just like because I'm getting over a cold, but for some reason I was being summoned for today's message. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do it. Sorry, some of you guys could be feeling like that. Be a little bit extra, but it's okay. No, this is so exciting though, for real. Let me go ahead and find it. Okay, something is hitting different. I don't even know where W is. Okay, you're falling towards a W, guys. You're about to hit a win. I'm telling you, I've just passed golden hour. I know I've passed it. Okay, let's see. Wormhole, okay. Second to last page in the book. Behind it, you also have X-ray vision, right? So it's like you guys have X-ray vision on this. This is X-ray vision talks about, even though you may not be able to see this with your human eye, your third eye can. So this is like a preview that you're receiving in regards to life's upcomings. Okay, you're early to the party. You might want to watch the reading that we did. It will be posted yesterday, so it's going to be in the description box down below, okay? Hi, if you're new here. Okay, so unfolding of time. So entering a wormhole is a powerful shortcut. It is far quicker than the time it would take us to do something conventionally. The wormhole is a portal itself and the only way to travel faster than the speed of light, just like a board game where the dice can prompt us to move to a later square without needing to make all the steps. The wormhole changes the perception of time and leads us directly to the goal. Enjoy this shortcut in time that can quickly bring a paradigm shift. And then you have retrograde even behind golden hour. So you guys are about to hit your golden hour, right? You're about to walk it right into your golden hour. And then you had retrograde that was sitting like right at the top. It appeared to be at the top. So right now it appears that you're going backwards. It appears like things are slowing down, but it's because you're in a time dilation bubble. Okay, you guys are in a time dilation bubble, and this is going to ensure for safe travel. Okay, safe travel. Let's go ahead and take a look at Akashic Stargate. Yeah, let's continue. Akashic Stargate. This is literally the Alice in the Wonderland reading. I'll go ahead and link any corresponding readings that are being activated right now in the energy down below. We did a live reading on this as well. Let's go ahead and see the shortcuts being activated for you guys. Okay, Akashic Stargate. This is no wrong path aligned with purpose. Okay, so the Stargate is a portal that can take us through space and time into a whole other universe. It's based on the concept of Einstein-Rosen bridge, and again, it's known as a wormhole. It links to different points in space and time. Okay, so this talks about this connects us to a divine matrix. You guys are literally entering into a time matrix. Again, it's like it's a glitch. You guys are literally the glitch of the matrix, and I'm hearing your algorithm is about to be glitching. Okay, welcome. Something's about to be glitching. I'm hearing welcome back to your infinite potential. The Akashic Stargate transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision that accelerates the realization of our life purpose. Whenever the Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point in your journey. And Akashic, we talked about this yesterday, 2 days ago. The Akashic means a sacred space. So you guys are being taken, it's like a sacred form of travel. Okay, it's like a sacred form of travel. That's what it means. You're being taken to a sacred space. Okay, so you have the opportunity to move in a particular direction, and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming, and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you, but you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar space. Also, know that purpose isn't about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. All right, let me go ahead and find my notes right now, because again, you have just witnessed how I'm doing this right off the bat. So let me go ahead and read some of these energies. So we did a whole reading on this in regards to you bending time. You guys are like bending time right now. Okay. So again, it's like, again, it's something that's, again, really, really interesting. I'm going to find my notes for this if I can. It's a shortcut from a situation. It's a portal that opens up for you guys. Again, it leads to an acceleration of events. It's a new chapter that's literally around the corner. What reading did we do on this? I think let's type in time matrix and see what, no, let's type in Stargate. It should come up. Again, it's like it happened so fast, so you're gonna have to look back and understand how this even happened. Okay, so a celestial travel portal. A Stargate is a window of opportunity that's being presented to you guys. When you seize the opportunity, you step into a metaphorical Stargate. This is also known as a time matrix, a wormhole, a corridor of safe passage, a crystalline kinetic velocity generator, whatever you guys want to call it. It's an exit and entry point, okay? So it's your link to all times, all spaces, and all dimensions. A lot that's going on right now, okay? Anything else that needs to come up? Anything else that I need to mention? It's basically a safe corridor through the space-time continuum that's being opened by your cosmic origins, okay, by your galactic brothers and sisters. So there's multiple, let's just say there's like galactic interest when it comes to your mission here, all right? It's literally a rift, a dimensional rift through the space-time continuum, okay, through the fabric of space and time. Yeah, they're super extremely excited about your discovery as well, okay? Super interesting. We literally did a whole meditation on this as well. It's a form of interstellar travel. Yeah, it's a corridor of safe passage being opened up where you can accept this invitation and come and safely learn more, okay? You can learn more about this. Okay, let's go ahead and continue then. Let's go ahead and continue. I want to see what's going on. We're going to get more of this energy because I I need to know. I need to know. Let's see. Right, we got wormhole. All right, this is what's being activated. This is what how you guys are showing up right now. Okay, you're coming up literally as a portal. You're a walking portal right now. All right, let's see. What's the distraction? Okay, what is the distraction right now? What is the distraction that they need to kind of like bypass? I'm hearing all your energy right now needs to be focused. Like lock in, because the more where your attention goes, your energy flows. And there's something about keep your attention on this because more energy is flowing and it's keeping the wormhole open for you guys. That's what I'm seeing. Just keeping like the throat of the wormhole open. Relativity. Bro! And then you have antimatter. Okay, relativity. So time is relative to where you are. But a lot of you, it's... Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Let's go ahead and read this. Relativity. This is the first time this card's come out, so bear with me. Let's see if we can find it. Time is like relative. Let's see. Relativity. Time. Where's R? Oh, it's got to be further down. Is there even an R? Okay, relativity, here we go. There's only two. Okay, it all depends. Ever-changing system of reference, shift or perspective. So this is about your shift or perspective here. Are you viewing life right now through the eyes of the soul and the all-knowing, right? The all-knowing eye that you guys have? Or are you viewing life through the eyes of the human and any perceived limitations? Putting situations and people in the relevant context. So in the last reading, we were talking about 𝓼𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓼 and the lion's den, right? Where it's like, the targeting, like you're about to be triumphant despite the targeting, right? It's knowing that your guys' calling was not a conference call. So not everyone is supposed to understand it, yet everyone is about to witness it. Okay, it's that type of energy. And you guys are embodying a truth that does not have to be explained. Okay, the truth is in the fruits of your labor. Relativity refers to the fact that absolutely everything is relative. According to endless factors, we cannot confirm something without considering its system of reference. So let's talk about this. Opinions. Okay, opinions are linked to personal history, which is often a confession in disguise. And I feel like we were talking about not long ago, something in regards to like this point of reference. People only have a point of reference of what's possible in their life due to them playing it safe in some way. And I feel like you guys are doing something that's like unknown to many. Whereas again, it's like the less traveled road. Again, it's like the whatever it is though, again, unsolicited advice. It tells you more about the needs of the giver than the receiver. You guys are doing something that makes other people feel uncomfortable in some way. And that was the whole message between 𝓼𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓼 and the lion's den when it comes to the thing that we were looking up in the last read. I think we were saying something around like it made other people feel uncomfortable. Let's see if I can find it. 𝓼𝓻𝓪 refusal to compromise his, again, practices and the importance of staying true to one's convictions, even when facing opposition. So even in the face of danger, adversity, or challenge, you guys are staying true to a creative vision. It's like a Queen of Wands energy, okay, that you guys have right now. Because even in the face of challenge and adversity, she still stays true to her creative vision. So this is exactly what you guys are doing. E=mc². So here's a good example. If we say that 4 minutes is not much time, we will immediately come into contact with relativity. Okay, 4 minutes may not be much time. If you say, okay, I'm waiting for a bus, I'm waiting at the bus stop, I'm waiting for this opportunity in the metaphysical realm, right? 4 minutes is not that long to wait. Now let's say you're submerged underwater. 4 minutes is a long time. Okay, 4 minutes is like too many minutes too long, right? Because then it's like it's a drastic situation. So you know, it's relative. Okay, it's relative. But I'm hearing this thing brings you so much joy that it's like you forget about time. It's like you literally forget about time here. Okay, time is like non-existent with this thing. It's like you can do this. I'm hearing you can eat, sleep, and repeat this, whatever this is. Okay. We will immediately come into the contact with relativity. What for? What are we comparing it to? If we are talking about finishing a race, logically 4 minutes would not be much time. If we are talking about holding your breath, I literally said this, 4 minutes is an eternity. How can the same statement be both right and wrong at the same time? Because of relativity. So this is like the human's perception, right? Being in paradise passed like a blink of the eye, while living in hell felt like an eternity. So it's almost like, how do you want to enjoy the journey, right? Through the wormhole. How do you guys want to enjoy the journey? And I'm hearing, as soon as you learn to enjoy the journey, you'll be taken towards the destination in like no time, as if it was like in no time, right? That's the energy that's coming through. Being, you know what they say, when you have fun, time flies, you know? So being in, so some of you are like in your own little world, right? Where it's like you're enjoying yourself, and it's in the enjoyment that you learn to dance in the rain, and you get the treasure of the rainbow at the end of it, right? And it's like you blink and suddenly the pot of gold is there. Okay, so that's going to be really important for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm really stuffy right now, but we're still here. Okay, let's go to see. Let's see, I'm kind of drawn towards one of these decks. Let's see, let's get one of these messages. Let's take a look at the wormhole. Temperance. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the Temperance card in this deck. So this talks about moderation. Okay, it talks about not being like, and then we have the Lovers here at the base, which is a beautiful interpretation, right, with like the 2 lotus flowers. So this is a state of enlightenment that you guys have when it comes to, I'm hearing the wave by water. It's like your energy that's in motion right now, right? Emotion is just energy that's in motion. Let's go ahead and read this. Temperance. Very emotive. Acknowledgements. Some of you are getting acknowledgements right now are needed. Let's go ahead and redefine temperance. Should be near the beginning. The dog and his reflection. In one popular fable, a dog to whom the butcher had thrown a bone was hurrying home with his prize as fast as he could go. As he crossed a narrow footbridge, he looked down and saw himself reflected in the quiet water, as if in a mirror. The greedy dog thought this reflection was another real dog carrying a bone much bigger than his own. Motivated by greed and without thinking, he dropped his bone and sprang at the dog in the river, only to find himself swimming for dear life to reach the shore. At last, he managed to scramble out, and he stood sadly thinking about the good bone he had lost. He realized what a stupid dog he had been. So upright, it shows balance, moderation, and patience. So again, this is about you guys having like patience being a virtue here. Okay, balance is key with temperance, avoiding extremes and keeping a moderated patience and focus. Okay, lock in. Is the best way to achieve your long-term goals. When upright, the card suggests reflecting on your priorities and finding balance, okay? Or compromise is the way to proceed. So there's something about, again, like surrender is going to be really great right now. Again, now's not the time in your life to overhaul major beliefs, ways of living, or careers. Approach any choices you make with a calculated objective perspective. So again, it's like you have a higher perspective. It is very foolish to be greedy, okay? So there's something around understanding that there's almost a divine timing to it, you know? Again, it's like you cannot control, but you are. Like we had talked about this, like you guys, it's destined to happen, but the how it's going to happen and the when it's going to happen is something you have to surrender to. But with the wormhole, if you enjoy the witnessing the becoming of how it came to be, then it's almost like you get there in no time at all here. Okay, let's see. Because I'm hearing like nature does not rush, yet everything is still accomplished, right? And it's like you're going with the natural flow of evolution, right? Of the soul. The soul is never in a rush. It's only the ego and the human that is. The soul is never in a rush. The world card. Yeah, so a lot of you, this could be about major completions in your life, right? Completing a huge cycle. Also, Ptah energy here, right? The creator of the cosmos. So, yeah, there's something cosmic that's going on in your life where it's like you're closing out a cycle of control and you're entering into a season of surrender, okay? Because it kind of gives me of, I'm seeing someone like go down a water slide right now, right? And like, yeah, just like a water park. And it's like they're talking to I'm hearing like the conductor, right? Okay, they're talking to their higher self, and the higher self's like, get in the slide, and they're like, but I don't want to be pushed and turned or like tossed around, like I want to know how long exactly I'm going to be in that water slide for. And it's like your higher self and your soul, right, and source is saying, I'm gonna need you to get in that slide. Like I can't tell you, like this is quantum information, like you need to be able to experience and enjoy it. Are you gonna like be there watching your stopwatch as you're going down the water slide, as you're traveling through this wormhole, right? Because then it's gonna feel like, again, time is relative, it's gonna feel like time is going so slow, because it's like you want to get to the end of the slide, you want to get to that plunge pool at the bottom, right? Whereas like your higher self and the soul's like, just enjoy, like forget about time, you know, it's just like, just go in a slide and enjoy the trip, you know, why are you there? It kind of gives me, again, being overly conservative in a way where someone's wanting to control the how, like have fun. It's that type of energy. How can you have fun now? You don't need to wait to be happy, you know, like you don't need to wait to be happy. You don't need this thing to be happy. How can you enjoy the journey? That's what they want you to focus on. Because you're going to get, if you jump in that slide, right, you enter into this wormhole, you come and learn more, right, about yourself. I'm hearing you're learning more about how you handle these curves, right? Curves, not angles. So it's like you're traveling very easily through this if you allow yourself to. Okay, let's see. So that is what you guys, that's like the distraction, right? It's like the distraction of, oh, I need to watch the time of how long I'm gonna, because this is like, no. Just relax, okay? Just relax. It's gonna take as much time as you perceive it taking. All right? I don't know if anyone's been on a water slide, but when you relax and you surrender, you know, it's like you just blink and you're at the bottom. It's that type of energy. So yeah, can you see life through the eyes of the soul right now? Because it will happen a lot quicker. Okay, let's see then what awaits you at the other side of the wormhole then. What is this plunge pool that you guys want to move towards? What awaits you? We have quite a lot. We have the eclipse, which is a major catalyst or change. We also have solar flares and x-rays. Wow. So first of all, let's start with x-ray, right? Which we just spoke about. So this is a vision that you guys have. This vision is what awaits you. Okay, this vision is what awaits you. Now, solar flares and eclipses, with solar flares, there's some type of message that's coming through in regards to, again, like you guys communicating with the plasma, and it's like intercommunicating when it comes to healing information or helpful information that you're anchoring into your human experience to assist you with this transition. That's almost what it gives me. So there could be like major energy upgrades or assisting you with this. And eclipses, again, about like major catalysts or changes, and also something from the dark that's been hidden coming to light. So it's like you're going to see how something plays out in your life. So let's go ahead and find this then. Let's go ahead and begin with eclipse here. Eclipse. Okay, shadow to the light. One body covers the other totality partially. The light from one celestial body is blocked by eclipsing body, which causes it to be temporarily obscured due to the interposition done by the other. So again, it's like your vision, maybe even like temporarily obscured. That's almost what it gives me. The word, this is what I'm seeing, like you're already in the plunge pool right now. Like you're already in the plunge pool, but you're going back to experience it again. You're experiencing, because you want to experience a journey, because it's a journey that is the thrill in regards to how you got there. So it's like you've come back in time to witness the becoming of how it came to be, right? So it's like you guys have seen the vision of you in the plunge pool, but what you haven't seen is the trip down the water slide, the trip through the wormhole, which is like the most exciting part, right? So this is like what your soul, like, again, this is what brings you that joy. Okay, anyway, if you allow it to, right? So the light from one celestial body again is blocked. So the word eclipse comes from the Greek word meaning disappearance and or decrease. Long ago, the Mayans described eclipses as a conflict between the moon and the sun. So the moon is like the subconscious mind, right? And the sun is like the conscious realm. And again, this is the merging of like your higher nature with your lower nature in a lot of ways. So they dedicated rituals to solve the problem. Astronomically speaking, one body blocks the other. so they were not totally incorrect. The eclipse card refers to a person or thing dulling another by appearing more important. Simply said, it's almost like you don't dull your experience on the way there. Do not dull your experience, because I'm seeing like somebody dulling their experience because they're watching like the stopwatch. It's a difference between curiosity around, oh, let's watch a stopwatch, but you're not like watching every moment of the time. It will track it and you'll look back and see, you know, how when it happened or how long it took. So simply said, something or someone could be obstructing your light, right? So either totally or partially, but as a result of your questioning, we know that you are not being able to shine at your brightest. An eclipse is temporary, fortunately, concealment of a celestial body by the interposition of another. Let's check who or what is blocking our light to be able to return to a place where we can be totally visible and shine bright like a diamond. So again, shadow to light. Again, what is blocking your light, guys? Where can you be blocking your own light? And when we talk about light with the sun in the metaphysical realm and also in the tarot, it talks about like the inner child and the soul's essence. Like, where could you be blocking or suppressing that? You know, it's almost like this is about getting excited, saying that the universe and the world is your playground and the illusion exists to serve you. How do you want to experience yourself in the playground? You know, it's that type of energy. How can you have fun right now? How can you be happy right now? Not because you're waiting for the slide to be free. You know, how can you be just excited? It's like a kid doesn't want to go in the slide just to get to the bottom. It's like they want to go in the slide to experience a slide. You know, that's how your soul is in the third dimension. It's like there's a lag time for a reason, you know. It's like there's almost a feeling of nihilism in a way where it's like you can be nihilistic where it feels like you're kind of losing the meaning of life because you don't get to experience like how it came to be. It's like if everything's already existing all here at once and you have already achieved a goal, all you're going to do is look for the next mountain, you know. So there's something about enjoy the journey to the summit. That's literally the vibe that it gives me. How can you enjoy the journey to the summit and enjoy the view, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and read solar flares, because again, this is about getting excited in some way. Solar flares, tipping point before the loss of stability. So flares are characterized by emotions with a lot of sudden energy. They release unexpectedly a large amount of energy that was previously withheld. So this is something like, have you been blocking yourself with eclipse, the fact that I picked up this card instead, from actually allowing yourself to feel excited? Like, do you realize how far you've even come to get to this point? That's almost the energy that it gives me, right? So this could be a state of implosion in some way, where it's like you feel like, no, I have to do this thing first before I can do this thing. Like, no, you can do that now, you know. This event is both a double-edged sword and direct turning point, as we well know. The sun's energy, when moved in large quantities and acted upon, can be an ideal combination to start projects, make decisions with direct actions, and find yourself standing in an entirely active point. So again, a lot of you, this could be starting projects, making decisions, again, with direct actions. You're standing at a very active point in your life right now. You don't have to wait to do this. It's like you're receiving clarification on doing this. Okay. If well managed, it generates beauty, especially when it comes to the release of something as well, by the way. If well managed, it generates beauty, enthusiasm, and color, which is auroras, which talks about magic, okay, being unleashed in your life. But flares are also much more than large energy events. If the when to stop is not considered, they can be explosive. Once beyond the tipping point, the active sun that helped us with the action can implode. Again, we talked about a state of implosion, right? So you need a tangible outlet. Like, you guys, you need to get started on something that you feel like you've, I don't know, been postponing, you've been putting it in on the back end. Like, you need to get started with this. You need to lock in right now. Right now, not after I get down to the bottom of the slide. You need to do it right now. That's how you're going to get to the bottom of the slide, okay? Do you understand? This generates so much heat that it burns, and the excess energy leads directly to the loss of emotional stability, anger, and imbalance. The flare only enters our consciousness when it affects reach us because there is no time left to action the non-action. There is no more time left to action the non-action. Okay. So again, it's like you guys have already received with X-ray vision. You've seen yourself at the bottom of the plunge pool, right? The future is an open book to all those who can read it. Enter the slide, enter the wormhole, enter into this entry point, right? And surely you will have the exit point into the plunge pool. A man is only the effect of his cause. Your cause of going through the wormhole, taking this action, right, which leads to a shortcut, it will have your experience the effect of that. A man is only the effect of his cause. Okay, so take this cause. Your action will also have a non-action. Will have a reaction, just like your non-action will also have a reaction. Okay, your non-action will also have an effect. There's no time left to action the unaction. And then we had the siren that came by. So this is like a calling that a lot of you have suppressed in some way. So let's go and read X-ray, right? And again, don't allow your human eyes to deceive you, because everything is not what it seems right now. Don't allow your human eyes to deceive you. Because when I tell you, this thing does not look like it's focusing at all, but I'm trusting my eyes of the soul that tell me it's focusing. And I have to follow through with what that internal voice is saying, despite how things look outside here right now. So, follow the eye of the soul, right? Ability to bypass through an opaque body. X-ray images show us the interior of a body. Only they know what lies in the depth of the spectrum not visible to the human eye. All scientists will trust what X-rays show them, even though they do not have the ability to verify it with their own human eyes. Humans possess our own X-ray machine vision, which is known as the third eye. It's a non-three-dimensional vision that has the ability to see, feel, and perceive beyond. It's presented as an opaque body. It refers to the use of intuition and to trust what is seen literally in the visible field or the reach of our two eyes. So again, trust what you can foresee. Trust the glimpse that you're receiving into, again, the future, which is literally an open book to all those who can read it. Trust the signs and the symbols that you're receiving. Trust the synchronicities that you're receiving in regards to this. And then you have vapor trail here too. So again, that definitely could be something about you leaving a trail behind. You even have an anomaly behind that as well. So like you could be an anomaly here. All right. All right, let's go ahead and see what this is. I'm quite curious. Let's see if there's anything extra that you guys need to know. Okay. We have justice. All right, so this is about how well did you live according to your truth? How well did you guys live according to your soul's initial intentions when descending onto earth? Because this is what's going to be weighed. You don't want to hold on to any resentment. How well did you go after the things that would bring you emotional fulfillment? And this could be a creative opportunity for a lot of you. Okay, a call to do something that you love. Let's go ahead and read this. The ostrich feather of truth, right? Weighed out against the heart. Let's read this interpretation. We have Anubis there. Justice comes after. Okay, the weighing of the heart. The ancient Egyptian religion of the New Kingdom, the ceremony of the weighing of the heart allows the gods to judge the worthiness of a person's soul after their death. The deceased would arrive at the hall of Mat, right, to face their judgment. Anubis, the guardian of the scales, would weigh the person's heart, the location of one's life, spirit, and soul, against the feather of Mat, which symbolizes truth, harmony, and justice. If the scale was balanced, the deceased would be admitted to Aru, which is a heavenly paradise. If their heart was heavier than the feather, the scales would tip and fall to the crocodile goddess Amit's mouth, who would devour their evil heart in a second death, destroying the soul and dooming the deceased to non-existent. Okay, so basically with this energy, what it gives me is you guys have this clear correspondence between the higher realms and the lower realms and how to demonstrate your divinity while in this finite experience. How can you apply your immortal nature while having a mortal experience, right? It's like you guys are infinite potential. How do you want to demonstrate that infinite potential in this realm? There's only perceived limitations. There is literally only a perceived limitation here. Limits do not exist, okay? The limit does not exist, right? So impartiality, justice, and truth. So this talks about, it reminds you to act on your choices with an honorable intention. So how well are you honoring the choices of the soul, the yearnings of the soul here, okay? That's what it talks about. How could you make decisions for the soul's path, right? So allowing the soul to guide your path, a lot of you, all right? That's what it talks about. So yeah, super interesting. Here I am in your presence, O Lord of the West. And Lord of the West, west side of the bank of the Nile, talks about death and endings, right? Which is like the world card. So some of you, again, like you've been putting this off for too long. That's almost what it gives me, okay? For too long. There is no wrongdoing in my body. I have not wittingly told lies, right? Are you telling yourself lies? There has been no second fault. Grant that I may be like the favored ones who were in your suit, O Osiris, one greatly favored by the good God, on loved of the Lord of the two lands, Annie vindicated before Osiris. Okay, yeah, super interesting. So again, how well are you living according to the, you know, the divine feminine merged with the divine masculine essence? Like, how well are you taking physical action towards your vision? Okay, right, let's go ahead and take a look at, let's just take a look at advice message, and then we'll probably close out for you guys there. Let's see, I'm hearing who's with you during this time. Okay, so who's with you? Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness, you are what you seek. It's you, okay? It's you. It's always been you. And then you have Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting, okay? Let's read the Holy Grail. So again, this is a mystery for thousands of years. You have been on a great quest, searching and seeking, discovering, but the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back, okay? You may still be looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. A great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating, right? Your experience. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. You've been searching for God, and God is within. So go with them. The key, this is the key to heaven, right? Which is a state of consciousness that you're operating in. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasure. You better share what you have to offer with the world. You better share yourself. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do it, okay? 555 change. You need to step outside of your comfort zone to make that happen. A change happens outside of your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and learn how to walk it. Take the next step and allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. I release all that no longer serves me as I'm guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. Everything's not what it seems. Looks can be deceiving. 1313 clarity. As the storm passes, clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against the dark sky. The divine is reminding you and asking you to be readily available. All you have to do is ask. You've weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. You're going to gain clarity, guys, okay? Very shortly, I'm hearing. I'm in love and leave you right there. I hope that this reading brought you the clarification and insight that you need at this stage in your journey. Maybe we'll close out with one more starseed message and then head out. Okay, we have star bathing, light body crystal grid transmission activation. So you're definitely receiving some type of transmissions, okay? And then we have energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So again, make sure that you distinguish the difference between you and others, okay? Your beliefs versus others, okay? And I'm hearing you're transcending all beliefs and you're returning to like the all-knowing, right? Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Be graceful for yourself, to yourself, guys. Be graceful for yourself as well, all right? The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes, okay? Be kind to yourself. You can't always expect the world to be kind with you, all right? I love and leave you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, want to stick around for future reads, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. And until next time, bye.